Hello everyone, this is Ömer Mekül, and today we are organizing a YP event co-organized with the IEEE Pamukkale University Student Branch and IEEE METU NCC Student Branch. And today we are celebrating IEEE Day and also the 25th anniversary of the Young Professions, which is known previously Gold graduate of last decade, and now we are celebrating the 25th anniversary of that as the IT Turkey YP group. And today we have a very great speaker, Ramnik Kara from India, Amazon. He is a very great, very young but great IEEE volunteer, and he is an impact creator. And today, in this broadcasting, in this event, uh, Murat will be the moderator on the side of YP, and also for the Metro NCC, Hanifi will be the moderator, and for the Pamukkale University student branch, Berkay will be moderator, and these students will ask their question to Ramnik. And what is the concept today? As we are celebrating both IEEE Day and YP, we will focus on YP side and also the student transition and elevation to the YP, which is a very important issue when we consider the IEEE monitoring side. And for this purpose, Ramnik will talk more about the IEEE journey and monitoring in IEEE as a one of the greatest young volunteers all over the world. Yeah, I say Ramnik and this young volunteer, only 24-year-old volunteer, can introduce himself better. So I want to stop here and leave the words to Ramnik, and I wish my success and enjoy to these great moderators and this great speaker Ramnik. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Umar. Thank you so much for your warm invitation to IEEE YP Turkey section. Murut, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Uh, Yeah, Murat, if you want, then you can add some other words, and I think you can keep this session instead of me to represent the IT Turkey YP.
Okay, we are happy to see all of you and also Remnik. Thank you for this celebration with us, the IEEE Day and also 25th anniversary of YP. Now, I'm very happy to be in this organization, and thank you. You can go on, please.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Umar, for your warm invitation. I hope I am audible and visible perfectly. Can I have a thumbs up from all of you? If I am perfectly audible and visible? Perfect.
Yeah,
Great. Thank you so much, guys. A very warm greeting. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon your time zone. You have joined us today at YP Turkey section virtually. Unfortunately, I would love to be offline with these guys there at Turkey, but what do we say? I'm based out of Haryana, India, and I am from IEEE Delhi section R10. And great to have you all. Please feel free to communicate with me in the chat window during the session. Share your remarks, share your questions. I would love to take that. Okay, let's start the session. So today we are going to talk about serving humanity through IEEE. So what are the different benefits of IEEE? What is IEEE as a whole? And let me give a brief overview of my background. I'm an IEEE Impact Creator. I'm a professional development coordinator at IEEE Young Professional Delhi Affinity Group, and that's really great to be here. And today we are celebrating IEEE Day 2021 and IEEE YP 25th anniversary, and it's really great that I'm celebrating with all of you onto YouTube live stream. So moving ahead, so what we will be covering today, I hope you all are excited like that girl, right? So we're gonna cover about IEEE, what is IEEE as a whole, what are the different benefits, and in the last we can have a QA session. And that's my habit when I used to conduct a session or something. It's my habit. I used to put some quotation or some kind of, I would say, related quote which actually relates to the topic. So, as we are talking about serving humanity, and there's no better, I would say, quotation or better words we can take it from Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. That's one of the holy book of India. And the quotation goes like in this way. The first goes in this way: the ignorant work for their own profit, the wise work for the welfare of the world. What that means? IEEE provides you that platform where you don't think about your own profit, where you don't think about getting something back out of something you did, right? For the society. It's all about wise work, what you have to do for the welfare of your world. And that's why the purpose of IEEE is all about to live in service to the humanity using technology. And we will be talking about some of the great aspects which you can right away take away from this session. And you will love to become an IEEE member if you are not a member. I bet on that. So, what is an IEEE? What is actually IEEE? So, can I know in the chat window if anyone know about IEEE? What is IEEE and all those things? Go ahead. Don't Google it. Just your views. What do you mean by IEEE? IEEE is a world's largest organization, technical professional organization. Place to improve your network. That's great. Thank you so much, Tile. I can see your remark. And IEEE is a professional society. Thank you so much, Abhiram. Yeah, so IEEE is the world's largest professional society where you can get the benefit of being a participant, have a volunteering opportunity, grab some of the networking opportunity. That's all about IEEE. That's what I used to say in a very good way, PVN model of IEEE. Now, if you Google IEEE, if you Google PVN model of IEEE, I'm just dropping it to the chat window. So if you Google PVN model of IEEE, you will get to know about more about how my personal experience in IEEE so far was. Okay, and you can get my LinkedIn article on the top when you Google it. So let's discuss about the architecture. Let's discuss about the overview of IEEE. What is all about IEEE? Our world, our planet is divided into 10 regions in IEEE, which is from region 1 to region 10. So we belong to region 10, and the organizing committee Turkey section belong to region 8. And that's what region 10 is: Asia and Pacific region. Region 8 involves a lot of continents like South Africa, Jordan, Europe, and other Russia, and a lot of other continents and countries. And that follows with R1 to R8 as well. So that's what, right? And if you zoom in little bit on the planet, like if I zoom in for my country, India, so all countries, or maximum of the continent, depending upon the number of members, they are being called as councils. IEEE India Council, right? And if you zoom in a little bit more, you will find states and some of the country depending upon the number of members. Like Turkey, IEEE Turkey section, you are being called as the section or subsection. It can be IEEE Delhi section, it can be related to IEEE Singapore section, Malaysia section, and different type of section across the globe. Now, if you zoom in a little bit more on section, what do you get? You get universities, you get colleges, right? You get your undergrad school or postgrad school from whichever you are doing your studies or you are doing your industries, right? So what are those called? Those are called as student branches. Now I am happy to share that we are, for this event, there are two student branches from Turkey section who are collaborating and who is pulling out this event. And they invited me out to share my views on IEEE. That's what, right? So IEEE membership is not about your college section or something. IEEE membership is all your membership. You have the courage, you have the opportunity to take a lot of advantages, whatever you can do, right? Moving ahead, IEEE overview. So don't worry about it. Like if you are getting overwhelmed by the facts and figures here, let me explain you very quickly. So we have around 4 lakh 19,000 plus members in IEEE, more than 160 countries. Just imagine, if you are an IEEE member, you are directly connected to 160 countries across the planet, right? You get a golden opportunity to network with anyone across the globe. And today also, I got network with Turkey section somehow last year from Computer Society, and Umar is one of my good friend from Turkey, and we got collaborated and we are doing cross webinars. I invite Umar into my section or into my events. He invites me in his section or in some activities at Turkey section. That's the benefit, right, of networking. Moving ahead, there are around 342 sections. As I already mentioned, sections are states or cities or kind of countries as well, depending upon the number of members, right? That's all. Coming to next part, 1834 chapters. So what is chapters? There are around 39 technical societies in IEEE. If you belong to computer science field, there's a society on it, IEEE Computer Society. If you belong to renewable energy domain, you are doing some research or you doing masters or bachelors in renewable energy domain, we have a society for it, Power Energy Society, right? How do you meet IEEE? Murat, thank you so much for question. For that question, I would say that was my second year when I joined IEEE. One of my professor came into my class and she announced that, hey, we are opening a branch in our college about IEEE. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Let's explore what it is. And I was so introvert. And this is, I'm saying you honestly, when the lockdown happened in last year in India, I was not able to face my own laptop camera. But IEEE gave me that platform to explore myself, to explore my strength out of public speaking, how I can present myself in front of others, right? And these skills are what industries are looking for, right? Then we have 3,422 student branches at colleges and universities all across 100 countries. Then we have 2,600 student branches. Now, what about affinity group? Affinity groups are the separate entities in IEEE, and these are specific for some mission and vision. Specific emphasis is on some of the mission and vision what are important to IEEE. Let's take, we have 5 affinity groups, which are IEEE USA Consultant Network, we have IEEE Young Professionals, we have IEEE Women Engineering, and we have IEEE Life members along with IEEE Entrepreneurship. Now, out of the members who are on the call today or through live stream, they have joined us. Many of you would be wondering how IEEE can help me out to set up my own company, right? IEEE Entrepreneurship Affinity Group is there. You can just Google it, IEEE Entrepreneurship, and you will redirect it to their website. Go ahead and explore a lot of resources and video courses, libraries, lectures going on, how to pitch in front of investor, how to build your own startup, how to build your communication skills, how to present your idea in front of others, right? That's what all about. IEEE Life members. It's one of the great affinity group where we have retired engineers who are having like 80 plus or 90 plus years of experience in IEEE, and they are contributing back to the society till date. So IEEE Life members is one of the affinity group. Women engineering. So some of the women's, like it's around 20 to 30% figure, which I know about the analysis which is done on the planet, that women don't feel comfortable to come onto the engineering domain. They don't feel comfortable to come into the STEM jobs. IEEE Women Engineering, the IEEE affinity group is more emphasis on women, but not limited to women. We encourage men to join IEEE as well as a member to contribute and to share their experience and motivation to other members, right? IEEE Young Professional. Today we are celebrating IEEE YP 25th anniversary. What is all about IEEE YP? I am a YP. How? Once you graduate from your school, even if it is an undergrad, postgrad, or doctorate, once you come into the industrialization, you join an industry, you become a YP. Okay, then you become a professional member of IEEE, and once you cross 10 years you will become an IEEE senior member. You will need to apply for the petition or the application to become senior member. Coming to IEEE USA Consultant Network, so all the retired engineers from great universities and great companies like Microsoft, Bell Labs, Facebook, and all other companies, so all the people build a community. You can talk with them, you can know about their experience, how they felt when they joined their companies, how their journey started in IEEE. Okay. Coming to technical societies, I have already covered that point. We have around 39 technical societies. You can just Google it, IEEE technical societies, and you will find all the results. We have around more than 5 million documents. It's a great figure. 5 million documents in IEEE Explore Digital Library. May I know from all of you on the live stream, what is IEEE Explore Library? Yeah, so you can access a lot of research paper, lot of journals, lot of chapters, magazines on IEEE Explore Digital Library. I can share the link in the chat window so that everyone can know about it. There we go. That's the link of IEEE Explore Library. You can bookmark it for your own research work if you're writing a paper or something. Okay. Moving ahead, we have more than 1800 plus conferences happening and published in IEEE Explore. So if you are an undergrad school student, you must be aware about it because research should start from an early age in your career. If you want to publish paper, go ahead and check out IEEE Author Center. I will be covering in the upcoming slides. And that's all. That's a great platform. I love to explore that platform. Then the most important part for YPs. Now, many of the YPs are not an IEEE member. They leave the IEEE membership after their final year. Why? Because they don't know about the standards organization. There's a standard, IEEE Standard Association in IEEE. Let me just share the link in the chat window. IEEE Standard Association is one of the organization, one of the community under IEEE, where you can explore standards. Like you have Wi-Fi standard, you have LAN protocol, you have blockchain protocols, and all those kind of things, right? So these are the things. Better to take the advantage of it. Now, as a YP, if I want to contribute my technical knowledge or research knowledge, and I want to display my name in front of a protocol, how you can do that? Explore standards.ieee.org, participate in the working group. That's all. And it's so cool, right? Once you become a member of a protocol or a standard, once the white paper comes up, and if you have contributed your technical knowledge and research knowledge, your name will be highlighted in the standard. There we go. That's so cool, no? That's so recognizable and unique for your resume. Coming to the next part, we have transaction, we have journals and magazines I have already talked about, and more information you can go ahead onto IEEE at a glance website. Okay. So what are the different resources, benefits of IEEE? So these are the different tools in IEEE. You can Google that. You Google these properly, and don't worry. The recording of this session will be on the YouTube, so on the same link, and you can Google it very simply. I will quickly letting you know what is all about. IEEE job site. You can find all the jobs related to, I would say, research assistantship or research fellowship. And if you want to become a software engineer somehow, you can find jobs there. But right now, the companies in US are taking full advantage of it, because many of the countries, like many of the countries outside US, are not aware about job site. They are not able to post. Maybe in the future we will get a lot of posting there, and you can apply jobs directly as an IEEE member. How much so cool, no? Companies will be recognizing you as an IEEE member and will be hiring you directly in the companies. Coming to the next part, IEEE Explore, we already covered that part. IEEE Standard Association, we covered it. IEEE Center for Leadership Excellence, what is that all about? Now, if you're an IEEE member, IEEE volunteer, and you are a part of a officer position, if you are in a student branch section or something, right? So you can take courses, you can check out roles and responsibility of your job, of your officer position on CLI portal. And I would like to emphasize on IEEE Vault program. That's one of the great platform, great program. I have been a mentor of this Vault 2021 this year, and I've been graduate of Vault last year. You can network with anyone. They will put you in a random grid teams. Last year I was having IEEE colleagues from Lebanon section, Finland section, Brazil, Malaysia, and London section. So there are a lot of people, right? A lot of networking you can do with all the people. So that's the advantage of being an IEEE member. Coming to IEEE students, so IEEE students is a portal where you can find all the resources, all the advantages of being an IEEE member. You can find scholarship. You can find, like, if you want to do some masters, you are an undergrad student and you want to do masters, how you can accommodate the financial backup. IEEE provides you scholarship. How you can get that? You need to be a very active volunteer in your own section, your own country, your own council, or in all your subsection, or in your region. Try to become a member, become an IEEE member, get connected with these people. Like we have Umar today, and IEEE YP Turkey section is on the call, who has organized this session. You can get connected with them. Try to find what are the different volunteering opportunities available. And there's a portal, IEEE Volunteering, which is on the slide deck. IEEE Volunteering is one of the great platform. If you are an IEEE member and you want to get a volunteering opportunity, go ahead. A lot of volunteering opportunities are listed there. Apply for it. Coming to IEEE Author Center, that's what I was talking about. That's a great platform where you can learn how to write a paper, how to write a journal chapter, how to write a proper research paper. And I can share you the link in the chat window. There it is. So IEEE Author Center is one of the great portal you can explore if you want to write a paper or a journal chapter or a book or a magazine. Coming to IEEE Smart Village, IEEE Humanitarian Activity, IEEE Site. So all these IEEE reach as well. So these four communities, these all four initiatives have the benefit. Like let's say you want to deploy some solar panel, you want to innovate a village near your city. How to do it? IEEE can provide you fund out of it. You just need to file a project proposal. They will review it. If that's more proficient and more profound related to the pillars they are focusing on, they will give you scholarship. They will give you project fund like around $2,500, $25,000. That's all. Great opportunities is on your way, and that's what I always believe in. Don't wait for the opportunity. Create your own. Right? IEEE Spectrum and IEEE Potentials. Now, once you become IEEE member, IEEE Spectrum and IEEE Potential are two magazine portals where you can explore new technologies coming up in the market, right? You can explore articles, you can explore new technologies what are being going to roll out in the market. You can explore what AI ML going on to that path, what cloud computing is going on around, what biotechnology is coming around, what is electrical and electronics type of things which are coming in the market, what other companies are doing in that way. IEEE Learning Network, it's one of the great portal. Like I hope you all are aware about Udemy, Coursera, and all these kind of online certification portals, right? IEEE Learning Networks is one of the portal for kind of this online learning resource where you can find get certified from IEEE by a great university, Stanford, Harvard, lot of great universities in US, outside US as well, and a lot of companies post their courses, and you can get certified on their courses. Recently, last week only, I was exploring ILN, IEEE Learning Network, and I got to know about this blockchain course. Yeah. And yeah, thanks for putting up all those questions in the chat window. I will be taking in the end of the session. Thanks for that and being interactive with me. So yeah, IEEE Learning Network is one of the great portal. What about IEEE Collaboratech? So that's one of the great portal which non-IEEE member can also take advantage of. I simply say IEEE Collaboratech is one of the Facebook for IEEE members. But IEEE Collaboratech is more about that. IEEE Collaboratech is all about networking and collaboration. Let's say I want to do masters in one of the universities in US or Europe. How could I connect? I can find a professor name in IEEE Collaboratech and I can say, hi, I want to pursue masters in university. Can you please let me know? Can you please guide me how to file an application, how to file a proposal in university? So simple, right? Then we have IEEE TV. So IEEE TV is one of the YouTube, I would say, for IEEE members and non-IEEE members, where you can explore a lot of lectures like this, what's happening right now. You can find recorded videos, you can find lectures happening across the globe on this platform. Okay. IEEE Entrepreneurship and V and YP, we already talked about. IEEE Site, Smart Village, Reach, and Humanitarian Activity is all about that. Coming to the IEEE USA. So many people don't know about it. IEEE USA is actually for US IEEE members, but outside US can also take advantage of it. A lot of ebooks, audio podcast, and ebooks are available. Lectures are there. Video courses are there. You can explore according to different kind of things. Now let me unwrap the surprise. This particular slide, the role resources, what we discussed so far, it's all about 10 to 20% of whole IEEE. IEEE is very vast. And I really enjoy daily to explore IEEE.org because I get new things daily. That's what I would like to give a takeaway to you, all of you on the stream. Try to learn about IEEE daily. That's a great platform. And you will get to know more about people. You will get to know about their culture. You will get to know about their opportunities across the globe. So that's a IEEE strategic plan. Every 5 year, IEEE rolls out a strategic plan which focusing on the mission and the vision and revising what are the different goals and objective of IEEE for the next 5 years. So this is one of the IEEE strategic plan. You can Google it and know more. So these are the recent picks from my IEEE volunteering, and you can see a lot of picks are there. I had an opportunity to talk with the Indian government in one of the talk. I had an opportunity to become a part of a lot of international events, and that's great. So you can also take an advantage of all those things, right? You are, if you are not an IEEE member, I would emphasize you to become an IEEE member today because it will give you a lot of advantage of PVN model, participation, volunteering, networking. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So, what IEEE provides you as a whole? Many people ask me when they renew their membership, they ask me, why should I join IEEE? What are the advantages of it? What are the benefits of IEEE? I say PVN model is the answer to you. Participation. IEEE provides you to explore the power of participation. Today, you guys are participating in this webinar, right? What you are able to understand, you are able to learn new things, right? So be a lifelong learner. I am also learning from you because you are putting so much great questions in the chat window, but I will be answering in this in short time. So that's the power of participation. IEEE provides you that for free. Because of virtualization, we are having webinars and workshops and online summits and conferences for free. Volunteering. One of my professor from my first year in my undergrad school, that was like he mentioned to me, Ramnik, don't miss any chance to grab the mic or manage things. And that was a very touchy statement to me. And whenever anyone invites me for a workshop or a webinar on a conference talk, I don't miss that chance because I love to share back to the society. It can be by as a speaker, it can be by as a volunteer, it can be like doing small stuff, right? Today Murat introduced me, Umar welcomed me. So these are the volunteers who are doing small stuff. But try to understand these small kind of volunteering gives a large impact in your resume, gives a large impact to your personal brand. Companies are looking for it. If you're a final year undergrad school student, that's your answer. Try to understand about PBN model in a very deep way. Okay. The third one, networking. Today you are networking with me from India. I am being networking with all of you belonging to different kind of Johns across the planet, right? So try to say hello with a smile and start building your career with a network circle. And that's what I told. Google this IEEE PVN model of IEEE, and you will find my article which is cited on the slide deck. So we all talked about IEEE. We all talked about the benefits and all those things. How to join an IEEE, right? How to join and how to become an IEEE member. So these are the two steps. If you are a student, like if you are an undergrad student, you can go to ieee.org/join and you can join as a student or you can join as a professional. Right now, due to COVID-19 unfortunate time, IEEE has given this discount. $27 for a student membership will be discounted to 13.50, and you can apply future 50 code, which is down on the slide, for doing that. If you are a professional, if you are working in an industry, or if you are a kind of a professor, you can apply for a professional. Just one thing which I want to highlight: if you are a postgraduate student or a doctorate, you are doing some research, you are a student, so you can apply for student membership. And for professional member as well, depends upon your country. $85 is the fees and 158 is the general fees for India. And on the left top side, you can see IEEE Day 21. IEEE Day 21 is the promo code. You can apply for $30 discount. And be mindful, today it starts. 3rd October to 9th October is the deadline. In this time period, you can become a professional member for 1.5 years. Okay, that's one of the advantage. Normally, IEEE membership long lasts for 1 year. Then you have to renew it again in December. But this time, due to COVID and for IEEE Day celebration, they are putting it to 1.5 years. That's all. That's all about IEEE and how you can serve humanity through IEEE. And that's all about my session. I will be sharing my LinkedIn profile in the chat window so that you can connect with me. With that, let me take some questions from the chat window. Okay, so we have one question from Burke asking how to synthesize or stabilize your professional career and IEEE life. So thanks for Burke for that question. It's really great, and I would say, see one answer to it: just enjoy PVN. Okay, that's how you can become a very professional and you can increase your personal brand, and that's how you can stabilize your professional career. Okay, coming to the next question. Milik says your advices to the IEEE student members or graduate student member in post COVID-19 era. That's a great, interesting question. Thanks for that. I would say, see, that's what I mentioned. Don't wait for the opportunity, create your own opportunity. I've been networked with lot of people across the globe. I wasn't networked with Turkey section, I wasn't being networked with Singapore section, Malaysia section, US, not at all before COVID. When COVID hit last year, I got networked with them. I volunteered in the events, I tried to participate, I tried to network with them, and bingo, we got to know about them, about their culture. And that's a very funny kind of way to say this, but whenever my family plans something outside India or within India, my family says, hey, talk with some of the state friend in IEEE if you have one. They can become a tour guide to us. That's one of the great advantage of being an IEEE, right? And whenever I want to visit any state, I just called my friend from Gujarat, Mumbai, Bangalore or somewhere, and I ask, hey, I am visiting your state or city, can you please being a tour guide to me, because I don't know about your new city. So that's great, right? That's one of the great advice, I would say. And for student members and graduate student member in post COVID, try to focus on networking and try to focus on volunteering. It's very much important, because these days companies, like in post COVID, companies will be rushing through to hire new people. They will able to see how diverse you are, right? How many extracurricular activities you can do, or you have did, or how many projects you have did. Maybe you are in undergrad school, you are doing some academics, right? You are learning from your curriculum, but how you can connect your academic based learning with the project based learning, that's what matters. Company want to know how you are using your operating system concept, how you are using your artificial intelligence concept into your project implementation. That's what they want to see. How you can use it, how you are using your curriculum to solve some society issue. That's one of the takeaway I would like to give to you. Thanks for that question. Is there any other questions?
Yes,
Yeah,
Ramnik, we got some questions for you. If you want, we can ask them.
sure, go ahead.
Uh, First question, you already explained it, but how did your journey actually begin? What was your first steps?
Okay. Hmm. That's an interesting question. I would say I need to take you back to 2015 when I was in my first year in BTech bachelor's, and I was like, some teacher visited my class and she was announcing, she was shouting aloud, "Hey, we are opening IEEE student branch in our college. Do you want to become a member?" And I was like, I was confused. What is IEEE? Because I was a recent 12th grade student coming into the first semester, and I wasn't aware about all these things. And then I talked with my friends, I talked with a lot of professors in my network, and I got to know about IEEE. And the first step which I took was exploring IEEE.org domain, nothing else. And till date, I am doing that. Every day when I open IEEE.org, I find something new. IEEE Spectrum, IEEE Potential are all these magazines which we receive as a member every month in our inbox, and I try to get lot of learnings from it. I'm working in edge computing domain. My research domain is edge computing. And I love to know what's going on, what Cisco is doing, what Microsoft is doing, what Google is doing, right? I want to learn from others. That's all. That's how my journey began. Thank you, Berke, for that question.
Thanks for the
Uh,
answer.
okay, we have another questions. What's your mission as an IEEE Impact Creator?
Oh,
You mentioned a little bit, but we need a wider answer for this.
that's great. Yeah. I would like to share a link in the chat window so that everyone can know about it. So IEEE Impact Creator is a position which IEEE give you, IEEE headquarters US. When you do volunteering in a very perfect way, when your personal brand is so strong, people recognize you in IEEE. Okay? And you need to create an impact. What I am doing right now, I'm creating an impact on you. I'm sharing my views, I'm sharing my experience, you're learning something. But as a IEEE Impact Creator, I used to publish my views on technology which is upcoming in the market. What is the future of AI? What is the future of ML? What is the future of cloud computing? So I used to publish articles and magazines through IEEE. I used to get interviewed by IEEE headquarters. So that's one of my responsibility being an IEEE Impact Creator.
How has IEEE contributed to your learning life?
Hmm. Okay, let me share you a story when I was being interviewed by a lot of companies like Wipro Limited, Infosys, SAP Labs. It's one of the great cloud company. Amazon recently. And you know what they mentioned? The technical interviewer underlined this stuff in my resume in front of me. He underlined, what is this IEEE chairperson? What is this IEEE webmaster? What is this all about? He was confused about it. And that's the thing. That's a unique element in your resume. And that's what I learned from IEEE daily. And if I share you about the story of Amazon, the technical interview mentioned you are the first candidate having 15 research papers in your resume and one patent. That's me. That's how I align my BTech, I align my bachelor's in this way so that I can have a X factor in my resume. And IEEE helps you out to achieve that.
Thank you.
Here's another question. Some people break with IEEE after graduating and lose the benefits that IEEE has to offer. What were the contributions of the IEEE in your employment process and in your business life?
Okay, that's nice question. And thank you so much for pulling up that question. And I would say, yeah, that's right. As I mentioned in the slide deck, many of the student members don't take the membership once they join industry. Why? Because they don't know about the advantages being an YP. I have been in IEEE more than 6 years now. Why? Because I love to share back to the community. I love to learn from others. Today we are connected with Turkey section, right? I'm learning their culture. I'm learning their accent. I'm learning their background, how they eat, what they eat, and how they dress, right? All those things comes along. That's how diversity comes up. So when I joined Wipro in my final year, when I graduated from my undergrad school, there was a workshop happening in IEEE, this Wipro Bangalore campus, in my organization campus. And what was that? IEEE Standard Intelligence Traffic System. What Wipro was doing with IEEE Bangalore section, they were bringing up a standard for electronic city Bangalore. How we can use 5G, how we can use edge computing, how we can use optical fiber communication to eliminate and to bring out an innovative solution. Who will be given the preferences? The IEEE member, right? I was an IEEE member. They gave me the preferences. Hey, Ramni, come up. You are an IEEE member. You can join us in this workshop. That's all. That's how I would say, advantages are being taken. Being a YP, a lot of scholarship are there, a lot of awards are there. That's what I would like to highlight. And don't worry, it's not the end. There are a lot of benefits. Endless list is there. You can explore on IEEE.org for more.
Thank you.
We have another questions. At a young age, you have come to important places both in IEEE and the company you work for. What advice can you give to our participants in this regard?
Okay. So that's very kind of, I don't think so. I have achieved that such importance as of now. I'm in the learning phase, but I would say that's one of the advice, guys. PVN model is one of my all answer to your questions. Try to become more proficient in taking the advantage of PVN model. Try to participate in a lot of events, even if it is not related to your topic, even if it is not related to your curriculum. Don't worry. You are able to understand how people speak, how people present, right? These soft skills are very much required. Even if they are not soft skills, they are hard skills actually, because it's very hard to achieve those. But you are able to understand how to present, how to speak, how to pronounce, right? All those things you understand. I also learn. I have learned some of the words from Umar, from Turkish language. So I don't want to give a try here. But yeah, that's the learning you are getting, right? I will visit Gujarat next week. So I will learn Gujarati, right? So these are the things. That's one of the advice I would like to give. PVN model is your answer.
What are the challenges of working in a large company?
I don't think so. There are a lot of challenges. There are nothing, I would say. No, there's no challenges. If you are comfortable, if you are strong about your resume, what are the challenges people will face you? Right? If you are confident about your resume, if you are confident about the projects you have done so far in your bachelor's, if you have done a lot of great research work, why you are worried about it? Many people I have seen sitting in the interview room aside me, and they are very much sweating. Hey man, I have an interview after you. I was like, why you are so much tense? You did your own honest job, no? You have mentioned all the things in your resume which are honest to you. You know about cloud computing, that's why you have mentioned. You know about machine learning, that's why you have mentioned. So there are not challenges. The main challenge is Be a lifelong learner. That's all. All challenges will finish out. Be open to learning new things.
Thank you, Ramnik. Here is the last question. Would you like to give a message to our participants on IEEE Day?
Yeah, why not? That's a celebration we are doing this week, this month, I would say. Day after tomorrow, we are celebrating IEEE Day 2021 across the globe. And I would say, see, IEEE has a great impact on me, on my life, on my personal life as a professional life. A message I would like to share here: if you are networking, be consistent and be respectful to it. Okay, try to learn about it. The second point, if you are volunteering, don't think about something coming back to you back. If I say today, Burke is doing something, Burke is doing the moderation, you guys are here to do the moderation and taking the question up. I know you guys don't have anything, you don't have any greediness to get something out of it, right? You don't have any greediness of certificate of volunteering or something. That's the attitude you should have in IEEE. And in the last, a very happy IEEE Day 2021 to all of you. I hope you will have a virtual cake cutting everywhere in your cities and in your countries, and you will celebrate IEEE Day in a very impactful way, in a very professional and in a very fun way.
Okay. Ramnik, let's repeat this. If you'd like to say, let's repeat PBM again. It sounds like to me very good. P for participation, volunteering, and networking, right?
That's great. Yeah, you got it right.
Okay, thank you. And also, you said for networking, say briefly, just try to say hello and with a smile. Yes, we did all to each of us, and we set up a good relationship with each other, a good network. That's very good. And thank you for celebrating the IEEE Day with all of us. We are very eager to celebrate IEEE Day. So we are celebrating 2 days earlier, but that's very good. Okay, Ramnik, thank you for your presentation and also celebrating the IEEE Day with us. If you'd like to say some more words as a last, you can go on.
Sure. Thank you so much, Murat, and thank you so much to all of you guys. You are I would say, you are the stars of the show. I am not the star. I'm just a speaker. You are
too,
the
thank
stars
you.
because you are the volunteers, right? You are making it happen. And it won't be, I would say, it would be impossible to manage this StreamYard and this live stream and all the stuff. That's your support, right? That's how I am feeling comfortable with all of you. So thank you so much to IEEE YP Turkey section and 2 student branches. I don't remember the name, but I acknowledge them, their support and their promotion.
I can say, IEEE Northern Middle East Technical University, Northern Cyprus, and Pamukkale University IEEE student branch. We can thank them. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much,
thank you.
Murat.
Thank you.
And thank
And
you so
thank you
much
too.
to those student branches.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks everyone to join us on the live stream. Feel free to find me on LinkedIn or you can Google me. And that's all. Thank you so much, guys. Take
Okay.
care. Have a nice
Thank-
evening and have a nice week
Thank
ahead.
you.
Thank you again.
Have a
Also,
nice
have a
day.
nice evening. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.